Hello and welcome to video number 2, lecture number 2, Open Your Money Vault. This is where the magic happens. This is where you set your goals. And by setting goals, you're also, again, removing what's in your way. It's keeping you stuck. And I also have some things to help keep you consistent in this. So download the workbook here that I have attached just below. You can open it up through this video if you want. The first part of it is I want you to write out everything that you are grateful for. Because a lot of times it's easy to get stuck on all the things that we're like, I hate this, or I don't want this. I'm resentful of this. I this. And it's like traumatic. You're focusing on all of the things that you hate, all the things that make you upset, all the things that make you cringy and mad, and. So we want to get you out of that pattern. A lot of times that pattern exists there because of a cortisol addiction. Pretty messed up, but it's super common. And I've been there too. When your body is in a stress state, whether that's work stress or life stress, marriage or relationship stress, money stress, drama stress, if you're gossiping, that that gives you a cortisol hit. All of those stressful things, those signal to your body, your nervous system, your whole endocrine system, your hormonal system, saying that, whoa, I'm stressed out. I need some cortisol to like bring me down or bring me up or, give me that power that I need to push through this situation. That's like fight or flight mode. When your nervous system switches from into the sympathetic nervous system. That's fight or float, flight or freeze or fawn. They keep adding more to that. But really, it's when that system is engaged, it takes away energy from the middle part of your body, like all of your organs functioning properly and your immune system functioning properly. It pushes all that energy out to your muscles. And if you aren't moving, you are storing that energy. It's getting stuck in you and it's a miserable place. It sucks. But acknowledging it, knowing that information is so key because now you have the ability to change it. Now you have the power to change it. You have the knowledge to change it. So here's your chance. Here's your opportunity to change. And first things first, what are you most grateful for? Write down all the things that you are most grateful for. Those can be skills that you have, gifts that you have. I have chills now. What do you bring to the world? What abilities do you have? What are you most passionate about? What do you have? Like, are you living in a home? Are you renting? Are you living on someone's couch? Are you living in a back alley? Where are you living? If you're like, hey, I got a cardboard box, it's better than nothing. Hey, I live in a crappy apartment, but it's better than nothing. I live in my car, but it's better than nothing. Or maybe you live in a mansion and you freaking hate it, but at least you have somewhere to live. That's where you live. Find at least one thing in that you can appreciate. The more things that you look to appreciate and respect and love, the universe will send you more things to appreciate, more things to love. You want to get into that feeling of being appreciative for what you have. And then I'm going to show you how to do that on things that you don't have yet. Up until this point, you haven't had, but now you are attracting that. That's the law of vibration. That goes hand in hand with the law of manifestation. So next part in this workbook is write out all the things you are ready to let go of. Maybe it is living in your car. Maybe it is living in that cardboard box. Maybe it is with that person or this place or that thing. What do you want to release out of your life? Maybe it's that stress. Maybe it is that drama. What is it? Write down all the things that you're like, I've had my fill. I'm going to release that. And that can be people too. Even if it's family and you're like, I have so much love for these people, but I want to just release them. I want to release their trauma. I want to release their pain and be done with it. So I can move on to my highest divine aligned timeline. Next, part of the workbook is write out what you are ready to bring into your life. This is where you get into the alignment of the vibrational essence of what you want to bring into your life. And again, you have to get into that feeling, create those beliefs, create those emotions, create those thoughts. Then things are going to come to you magically. Might be good situations, might be bad situations, but there are going to be things that'll come up to you and you have to decide. And you have to be in your highest alignment to make those right decisions to get into your highest timeline. And sometimes you'll get tested. Like, oh, there's a drama situation happening. Am I going to go and partake into that drama? Or am I going to just say, no, thanks, and stay in that highest timeline? Or you're going to have that, like, that person that's like, hey, I want to take you on a date to that fast food restaurant. Do you want that fast food lifestyle, or do you want the fine dining lifestyle? Because again, your body's going to go into these patterns that feel safe, or that, your body wants another cortisol hit. And you have to get out of that. No more cortisol hits. You want to stay in the parasympathetic nervous system, that stay and play, rest and digest, so your body can function properly. You feel safe, you feel whole, you feel complete. All right. And then the next part of this is really, really anchoring in those thoughts, really anchoring in the new neurological pathways that are being created, anchoring in the new programming of the reticular activating system through these positive affirmations. And again, do them for 21 days, and it will change your life. Things in your life will get easier. Some things might be harder, and then you're like, wait, I'm going to just let that go. I'm going to let that go. And then it'll get even easier, and you'll have this breakthrough, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. If you skip a day, start over again. Put an alarm in your phone. Put this on your wall in your bedroom. The first thing you do when you wake up. And that's the best time of day to do these positive affirmations is right when you wake up and right when you go to sleep, or right before or right after meditation. Because the way the brain works, you have all these different brain waves, these frequencies of energy that are pulsating through your whole being. And when we are in awakened state, we're in beta typically. If we're in a stressful state, we're in high beta and we're like, "Ugh." And when you get into a extreme learning state, that's alpha. And that is typically the brainwave state you are in right before sleep and right after meditation, or right before. There's another one below that, which is theta. That one's ultra programming as well. That's when you're in meditation. That's like right before you fall asleep, which can be a little challenging to get into that state and be consciously aware enough to do these. But alpha is a great place. That's like the Silva method. Dr. Jose Silva, he teaches the Silva method, which is the alpha brainwave state and the theta brainwave state of learning. And there's other teachers like Jim Quick who does that as well. Tiger Woods uses it, Donald Trump, like everyone who's in the know of this stuff uses it already. You can do it too. There's nothing holding you back. Just yourself, just you deciding to do it. So let's go through these affirmations. And you want to say these with power, with purpose, with meaning. I am rich. Smile, be happy, feel that emotion. I am wealthy and healthy. I am worthy. I honor myself. I trust myself. It's another one. I am abundant. I love and approve of myself. I am a money magnet. Money is magnetized to me. I love money, and money loves me. I'm happy and content. I have everything I want and I need. I am fulfilled and enough. I'm secure and safe. I love my life. Life loves me. You can also add on more. If you want to tailor ones that are specifically to you, go for it. Now, I want to go into money as well, like an abundance. There's so many already pre-existing beliefs out there about money and about wealth and abundance and capitalism and consumerism and corporate and all this. You know, the capitalistic system is honestly, I've been trained on that. I have a bachelor's degree in business administration, specializing in marketing. I've taken consumer behavior. I've taken like how to make ads and how to get people hooked and all this stuff. And, capitalism is a very smart system, but it has failed. It's failed because not everyone knows how to use it. Simple. So there's things though that you can do, again, to use that system for your benefit. It doesn't have to work against you. And that mindset shift is massive from, okay, this is a really messed up, broken system, but I'm still going to not allow that messed up, broken system to affect me. You don't have to. You don't have to let it affect you. The thing is, money is part of that system. And there is no way that you can live in this world. And unless you're in a forest in the middle of nowhere and you have everything set up already, you can live without money. Great. But in this real world, this 3D incarnation that you chose to come into, yes, you chose to. You chose to incarnate here and you already come this far. Make the most of it. Make the most of it. You're the only person standing in your way. So what do you have to lose? Nothing. You have to just lose your stress about things, right? So moving forward though, money is energy. What you put in to that energy, whatever energy you're putting into money energy, you're getting back out of it. So if you're like, oh, money is evil, money is this, money is negative, oh, capitalism, consumerism, oh, it's low vibe, da, 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 da. That's the energy you're putting into it, and that's the energy you're going to get back out of it. So right here, right now, that ends. We're not putting any more low vibe, negative energy into money because money, it can be a great thing. It is a great thing. It is absolutely a great thing. Abundance is a great thing. The universe is benevolent in nature. Yes, there's a lot of duality, but divine creator is absolutely benevolent. And a key thing, another key to this too, is because of the duality, you wouldn't be able to see the stars without the darkness. If there was no duality, if everything was just great and wonderful and awesome, how would you even know if there was nothing opposed to it, opposite to it? We go through a lot of these dark, negative experiences in our life. So we know, okay, I don't want those dark, negative things anymore in my life. I'm done with that. I'm choosing that high vibration. I'm choosing that love. I'm choosing that higher awareness, that higher timeline, that abundance, that money, right? From the contrast, we can see what we truly desire and what we truly want. So I hope that gives it in a nice, clear image for you, clear perspective. Also, when you are doing these goal setting of what you want to manifest, I want you to get into not just the vibration, not just the feeling, not just the emotion, but imagine it in your mind as well. Because this will help amplify what you're manifesting, what you were attracting, what your vibe is, and what your vibe that you're bringing back to you is. Visualization is absolutely key to this. So if you're like, you have that money vault in your mind, close your eyes, imagine you have like a big, huge screen inside of your mind. And on that screen, you have a money vault and it just opens up and all this money starts pouring out of that money vault. And you step inside of that vault and you bring that money in and you give it a big hug and you're like, thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you, money. Ah, I'm finally here. This feels awesome. This feels amazing. Get into that feeling, that emotion of being in that money vault and knowing that you are safe. You were divinely guided to this place and it is never leaving you. You will always have this. And just accepting that into yourself, feeling that emotion, hearing those thoughts, thinking those thoughts, making the decision that, yes, this is my life now. Moving forward, seeing those results, then continuing on with that. Now, I also have my different money vault opening meditations below as well. There's a 20-minute one, 3.5 hour one, and a 10-hour sleep one. So the 20-minute one is really great for when you want to have an intentional meditation and you just sit down. I like to do it in the middle of my home, and I sit in the middle of my home and connect with my home and give gratitude and thanks to my beautiful home that keeps me sheltered and safe. And then I do this meditation. And I've been doing this for quite a while. Obviously, I created it as well. And it's made massive changes in my life, massive positive change. Now, this one's good to do if you can every day, but if not, at least 3 to 5 times a week. And this one, again, do it for 21 days. And if you want, you can just keep going after that too. It'll keep reinforcing those deep beliefs in your subconscious mind. Now, the 3.5 hour one's great if you want to put that on while you're doing some work or while you're doing chores. It'll just keep going. And then, of course, the 10-hour one is even longer. So it'll just keep going and going and going. This one's perfect for putting on while you sleep. Now you're like, how can I even listen to it if I'm sleeping? Like, how does that work? The subconscious mind is always there. It's always aware, whether you understand it, if you're consciously aware of it or not. It's kind of always like the record button's on of the subconscious mind. That's how those subliminal messages work. It's very subtle, but doing it in a repetitive way, it's going to create those energetic imprints on your mind. That's going to affect, it's like a domino effect. Your subconscious, your conscious, your reticular activating system into your life. That's how the change happens. It's like a waterfall. You actively doing it, taking that action, completes that cycle. And that consistency keeps it going. And with that, it concludes lecture 2, opening your money vault and having it stay open for you forever. I will see you on the next video for the special bonus.